Hi, everyone. Welcome to the last episode of Our Hollywood for this season. This year, we don't really have a specific way that we want to do it, but
It's just like a 2020 roundup, year in review.
In conclusion.
And tying it up with a bow.
Well, a messy bow.
Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest bow. She has some tatters in it, but she's still intact. Is what's the important part. Barely.
Okay. So basically, what we want to do is we have a very vague outline for how we want this last episode to go. Basically, first we want to talk about overall the year, and us as people, just because I feel like it's important. And then also a little bit about our Hollywood, because I honestly did not think we were going to make it this far.
Yeah.
Also, the way that we haven't had, well, I guess that's also because it's not old. It's not 2018, Kim, but the way that we haven't had like a frenemy style fight yet.
No, that wasn't really a frenemy style fight at all. I was thinking about that time where I like literally yelled at you.
No, that wasn't frenemies. That was just like I was literally like egging you on.
Yeah, Daniel tends to do that.
Yeah.
And 2018 Kim would not stand for that. 2018 would fucking see hell.
2018 Kim yelled at me in front of an entire classroom of teenagers who were all very scared to that reaction. Because it was right before we were about to start like recording, like for this morning news, and you're like, I was like,
I don't even remember.
I think you're like, and action. And then like everyone started. It was so scary.
That's
Mr.
so
Meats
fun for
didn't
me.
even react.
Iconic for me.
No, it was funny.
Like, honestly, like that sounds like a newsroom anchor type, like anchor type of thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably still would do that. I haven't been on a set in a really long time, so I don't know if I would ever.
But also, all the people in that class would like already raise like everyone's like blood pressure.
Yeah, and I would probably be less likely to blow up on them than like the people I actually knew in that class.
Yeah. Anyways.
2018 Kim was mean.
Yeah.
We this new Kim is nice Kim.
Yeah. That's why this podcast popped off.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like we get along better now, and so we were like, and also because if
we're mature.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm definitely more mature.
Oh my god.
Me too. I feel like you've been the same though. Like I've always gotten along with you.
No, but I also was unbearable.
Not to me. I think I was so self-centered. I'm still a little bit self-centered, but I think as we all should be a little bit self-centered. But I was like to the max self-centered. Okay. It was bad. Anyways, yeah. So basically, I didn't know this. We are re-recording the intro because the first 5 minutes of the first time we tried to record this was a hot mess.
Yeah.
But we're basically Daniel wants us to do a SWOT analysis.
Yes, we're gonna. I didn't. Yeah, she said it like that, and I was like, okay, yeah, I guess that's.
But it's fun. SWOT analysis, but make it fun.
It's basically like for people who aren't marketing majors or minors, it's strengths.
I feel like everybody knows what a SWOT.
No, I didn't know what it was.
Oh, okay.
Weaknesses.
My privilege showed.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's strengths, weaknesses. Oh wait, I don't even know what OT is.
Okay. Hold on.
Strength, weaknesses. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, we're going to talk about things we liked, things that we didn't like, things we want to improve.
Opportunities.
And what's the T?
T is threats.
Okay. Well, we're not going to be that serious about it. It's just things we think we can do better on. Things we
the threats is not really important to us.
Yeah, no. Oh God. And then.
Sorry, that was not a dig at any other like film podcast. Like
no.
Genuinely, no. I just think there's just a lot of room for everybody.
There's room for
That's what I meant by that.
Yeah.
So sorry.
And then
not me getting canceled.
I know. We want to look at the analytics. Just
which I have never looked at. Daniel's the only one that pays attention to that.
Yeah, I love a good analytic. And then
I think now I could. I think I didn't want to at first because my mental health would have been shattered if I was not satisfied.
Oh.
Because I have very high expectations for myself.
But also for me, like, numbers don't really mean anything. So, like,
okay.
Like, I look at it and it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. It means
really?
Not everything, but I get it. It would, like, bring parts of me come out. For sure. I'm very competitive.
Okay, anyway.
I think numbers are so interesting.
And then we have just a bunch of pop culture and media stuff to talk about. And then Kim wants to talk about what she watched.
No, we were both going to talk about what we watched.
But I didn't know we were making a list, and I saw it this morning.
I told you I was making a list.
I went on my Letterboxd, and like I only started that in August. Apparently, it's a long story. It's okay, it doesn't matter. But I don't have that many things that I did watch, but I do remember specific things that I'm like, okay, that was good. So I'll mention those.
Okay.
And I know we're going to go on a 90 Day Fiancé rant
Oh,
anyway. So let's start off with the analytics real quick before we start. Or I guess we could start with how we felt about 2020.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I did not have a good first half of 2020.
I don't remember what I was even doing in January. Do you?
I think January, February, I was just having a really good time, to be honest. Because it was like my last semester of college. I was really just like trying to have fun. Like I was in my party phase. Not my party. Yeah. I was going to like the club like every weekend.
You were. I remember seeing your Snapchat stories. And
like I was like going out, which is like different for me because like I really am.
You were having your book smart moment.
I don't know about book smart.
Okay.
I'm not in high school.
No, but I just mean like how they were like, oh, we never partied in high school, and then they were like, go to party.
Yeah, I mean, I went to parties in college and like I had parties, but like I'm not a party person. Like I don't like going. Like I can't rally every fucking weekend. No. Like I really can't. That's why I didn't go to a state school. I went to a liberal arts college. But yeah, I was like going through that phase because was 21. I was feeling it. I was like, I need to be a girl in town. I think I was like really ready to like start dating.
Okay.
Like actually, so I think that's why I was going out a lot.
Okay.
So that was good, and then March hit COVID, and then I started. Somebody died, and then I graduated college, and then I had to move back home, which I really didn't want to fucking do. So yeah, the first half, up until I don't think until like August is when I got my mental health back in check.
Same. I
started TikTok. Sorry, yeah. I didn't mean to slap that hard.
You did. Wait, when did that happen?
In July and like August. Like I think I started getting like growing on TikTok around like late July.
Because you started doing it consistently. You're doing multiple a day, and then
I was doing one every single day. And then I found like a little niche where like I talk about how I pick together my outfit, and like people really like that. And then I started growing. I was not doing well in the beginning of July. I think it was like the second half of July and August is when I really grew on TikTok, and that's kind of like when my mental health started doing very well. So if you know me from TikTok, very much appreciate you. You really did help my mental health. Like genuinely. Like I know that's so stereotypical of like people that have like platforms on like social media. They're like, you guys saved me. I mean, I don't think I think it helped.
I mean, yeah.
It definitely helped because it gave me a purpose, and I think that's the thing I was lacking.
Yeah, not you like not to give you guys credit. No, I agree. I think, well, okay.
I went through a 48-hour hoe phase.
That was this year?
Yeah, that was in July. Told you, the beginning of July was not
Wait, were you here already?
Yeah, I was here.
Wait, you had your hoe phase here?
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember that. Just kidding. For some reason, I thought that was in
Dear God, Mom, please don't choose this one to be the first one you listen to.
No, my mom was telling me she started listening to the podcast, and I was like, I don't even remember.
I black out what
I don't know
what I say.
I was like, me thinking about it, I'm like, can you listen? Like, should you listen?
My parents should not watch the one with Alina because I definitely talked about my dad being a white man in that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
I don't think that. And my mom listened to one and she was like,
my mom probably wouldn't care.
Okay. Well, let's see. What did I feel like I kind of, for my growth this year was, I feel like it was like more specified on like my self-image, I think.
Same.
Because like I was not okay in January. I was probably it's because like weight is like a sensitive topic, I think, for some people, because I don't want to like trigger anyone, and I don't want to be like, because everyone's like weight and body image journey is completely different.
Yeah.
And mine is was not comfortable with the body that I had, and so I wanted to change that. And so I started I had a personal trainer.
I remember you telling me that, and I was like very confused.
Well, because I was so over it. I was like, I don't like the body I have, so I'm obviously gonna change it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
but the personal trainer is what threw me off.
He was the coolest person. He got in a, he doesn't even follow me on Instagram. Okay, he got in a car crash, right? Oh. He lost he couldn't use both his legs, but then they were like, you're not gonna walk again, and then he did, and now he's a personal trainer.
Aww.
Isn't that so cool?
I love that.
He's the coolest person ever.
Okay.
Yeah,
we stand.
I love him. I don't know how to say his name. It's like Yoshia. Anyway, King, if you're out there, we stand. I don't know. He's cool. Anyway, so that was my weight loss journey. That's where it started, and then on and off, it was like, I don't know. During the pandemic, I was just kind of not okay, at all, because both of us had to move back.
which is something we absolutely did not want to do.
I don't think you understand.
Like, Daniel and I were like broken.
This was the worst possible thing that could have happened. No hate to my family.
Yeah. It's not has to do with our family. I think it's just with like we hated high school.
I see San Diego differently now, though. Do you?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, like before, I was like, I never want to go back there. I hate it so much. I hate all the people there. Like, LA is where it's at. But
no, I would like have arguments with my parents. I'm like, I'm not fucking moving back. Absolutely not over my goddamn dead body. But then as like the months got closer and like as like I started like I was about to graduate, I was like, I think my parents just like knew I would figure it out. Like I would have to.
Yeah.
So they just stopped talking to me about
That's literally what my parents did. Because I was like, I'm not going back no matter what. We're finding a new apartment. Like everything's gonna be fine. And they're like, okay. And then they won. It's so annoying.
But they didn't even have to win. But it's because just like it would be so financially not stupid because I think we both could have afforded to like stay in LA, but, like with our savings. Exactly. That's what. Yeah, exactly. But I think we're smart enough to know like. You know what?
To cut our losses.
We just need to fucking put our big girl panties on and fucking.
But we both remodeled our rooms, which is also another common denominator.
Yeah, because I think if I stayed with how my room was, I would have
Yeah. Me too. I needed to move things around because I was like.
I painted walls. I got my new bed in there. Like I completely rearranged.
Which, by the way, if you guys want to go to our Instagram at our Hollywood, we're gonna be doing room tours. Just like a fun little side thing that we wanted to do on the Instagram. Okay.
The new year will bring a lot more content.
I think also I feel more now that I know that we're like committed to it. I feel like we can spread it to more things.
Are you taking a gamble on me?
No, I just was like. I feel like with a lot of things that I do, I'm like, well, is this going to work out?
Daniel's a Pisces.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Water signs. Anyways.
Okay, well, also
maybe that's why you like water so much.
Is that a thing?
Maybe, I don't know.
I love water.
I just got into Zodiac like in probably October.
Everyone did.
It's because of TikTok.
Oh, God.
Anyways.
I just don't. Okay, I'll say this really quickly before we move on. My problem with the Zodiac thing is that people make judgments of people before they know them.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
And I'm like.
I do it like when people are doing stuff, I'll be like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense.
Like connecting the two, which is different.
But don't like be a shitty person just because you're like, oh, because I'm a Gemini. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's just dumb. Like, I think for me, it just like helps me understand why people move the way they do. And it kind of gives me a sort of peace. And I think that's why I like it.
It's like something to.
Yeah. And I also love a good personality test. And it kind of it helps with that.
We have BuzzFeed quizzes like every other episode.
Yeah, I love a good. We should do a YouTube video where we do the personality test, like 16 personalities.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to see what your personality is.
So that's what we did. Also, we did a short film.
Oh yeah. Oh my God! Don't even get me fucking started. We were one scene away from finishing, and then COVID happened.
It was the day right before the full lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Was the day that we did.
We were still gonna do it, but then I felt weird about it, so I canceled it.
Me too. I was like, Kim, I'm sorry, but I'm going home. Do you remember that?
No.
Like right before, I was like, I'm leaving. It was the day after we did the other one. It's because my parents were like, okay, come back.
Okay, I don't remember that. I really don't hold grudges. Like, genuinely, if you give me a month, I will absolutely forget about it.
Yeah.
Like, because it's really not that deep for me.
It really wasn't. There was a pandemic. Like, who would have seen this coming? Literally none of us.
Yeah, if you hold grudges about people making decisions through the pandemic, like, I think you need to get over it, to be honest. But it's okay. I think it's gonna be fine.
In conclusion, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I think that's another lesson I learned this year is like, you know what? It's just gonna happen as it happens. Like, yeah, you feel free to get upset. I feel like all your emotions are valid, but like I think I used to like get really down on myself, and I think that was like affecting my mental health. And now I don't. Like, I'll get upset about it, but then I'll just be like, okay, what can we do that is productive, rather than feeling sorry for myself.
Okay, what are the top 3 things that you learned? It can be about yourself or in general this year.
I learned a lot of my issues stem from my relationship with my parents.
Oh God, we started off with a bang.
But I also learned like, so the biggest thing that therapy taught me, which was me 100% worth it, was that my parents did the best with what they could have done.
Okay.
It just wasn't the type of love I needed to receive, but I still love my parents so much. And like, I'm grateful for all that they've done for me, but they just they did what they could, and they did the best with what they could.
Okay.
Considering everything.
Okay.
So I think that was good. I think that helped me a lot, especially with like the moving home aspect. Because my relationship with my parents, like when I was in high school and like when I left, was not good at all. But now it's like fine. But I also think it's because I'm older now, so like I'm just like more relaxed. I'm not like
there's no teenage angst.
Yeah, that's what it is. There's no teenage angst anymore. There's definitely still angst in places, but I think I get over it a lot easier than I'm very much more relaxed than I was, especially in high school.
Yeah.
Good God, I had to stick up my ass in high school. Yeah. Absolutely had to stick up. I'm so sorry if you knew me in high school.
2018 Kim is apologizing to everybody right now.
2016, 2015 to like 2018, 2019 Kim, honestly. I apologize. The second half of 2019, I was a fucking raging bitch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was
the casting crew of All That Glitters, remember?
Yeah, but they still like me. So.
Yeah. Well, it's because everyone knows that it's like not always. It's like in certain scenarios when it happens and we're like, we're used to it. Like we don't take it personally. We're just like, okay, here we go.
Yeah. And then the second thing was I try not to take what I have for granted.
Okay.
Which I think helps a lot with like realizing my privilege and like everything that happened like over the summer with George Floyd and like Black Lives Matter. Like it really checked me, and like it I think overall like the biggest thing that I learned is gratefulness.
Okay.
And like just appreciating what I have, and but also still wanting more.
Okay.
You know? Because I feel like sometimes people are like, just appreciate what you have and like that's it, that's all you get. But like I think you can still have dreams and like
want
aspirations.
More than what you have.
Yeah, exactly. Just like don't be fucking greedy and ugly.
And do you have a third one, or is that? Let's sum it up.
My third one.
It could be a simple one.
Yeah. I am okay with being a basic bitch sometimes. I think a lot of times, I think especially like people our age, like really want to be different and unique and stuff. And I think TikTok has really just showed everybody you're not as unique as you think.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I think it builds community more than anything, because I feel like a lot of times the things that you think make you different are really sad and like make you feel different and weird. But like seeing people be so open about it on social media, like I think that helps a lot. Like, with like how you perceive yourself and like being like, okay, so like I am more normal than I thought I was.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I love pop music and I love reality TV, and like that's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
That's just how the cookie crumbles, and that's okay. That doesn't make me any less unique. That doesn't make me less of a narcissist.
In the Glee episode where they have the bad things on the t-shirt or whatever, you write likes reality TV.
I love reality TV.
Oh yeah,
I'm
we're gonna talk about it.
I'm so much more open about it now.
I think mine are, for one, I learned I've had blood pressure, which
mine are all super deep.
No, this is part of it, but I just was like, okay, well, I want to break the ice. But okay, I do think I was not taking care of my health at all in college. I was just like not okay, honestly. I thought I was popping off in LA. I was not. If we're being honest, I'm popping off here.
Okay.
I feel like popping off is like there's a deeper word.
Yeah.
I'm thriving, I guess, but like, I was just not okay. Like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know if it's my mental health. My self-esteem, I think, was not good.
Yeah.
And then also, I wasn't comfortable in like anything with like what I was wearing, with my body, with like who I was. I don't know, with like anything. And then surprisingly, here was where I was like, well, it's also not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I think it's because like here you're not trying to prove anything to anybody. But in like college and stuff, you're meeting so many people and you're like, oh, I want them to perceive me a certain way.
I also think the first 3 months of quarantine where it was like complete lockdown, like I would not leave my house. It was like it was you in your mind and you had to sit with that and you had to think about
That's where the reality TV came in for me.
Yeah. Well, I think that's when I was like, okay, well, I don't know. But I started taking my health a lot more seriously. And then, I have high blood pressure, which is like, it's also not that big of a deal, but it was a thing that I didn't care. Like I low-key knew, but I just didn't care. And I was like, okay, Daniel, relax, because you kind of do need to take care of that. Anyway, that's my first one. My second one is, honestly, I'm cooler than I thought I was. Which, like, not to like toot my own horn, but I feel like I was like, oh my God, I like a lot of like, okay, if you like look back at like my YouTube videos or whatever from back then, a lot of that like jokes were like very self-deprecating. I was trying to be like the comedic relief of just everyone's like, I don't know.
Very much Shane Dawson.
Please don't say that.
It
about
was
me.
in the past, but
Is
now
that
not.
payback for calling you a girl boss?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
To a certain extent, like the self-deprecation and stuff, like I feel like out of all, not you adjusting.
it's because I wanted it to look like Our Hollywood. Anyway, guys, we got Our Hollywood mugs. I got them for Christmas, and they kind of are the coolest
They're
things ever.
cool, yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
I was just saying, like, before Shane Dawson was canceled, like, I feel like when people liked him, like, his humor was, like, very much always about self-deprecation.
Yeah,
and
which is not
stuff
good.
like that.
It
is
is not healthy. It gets you
To a
after a
certain
while.
extent, yes, but when every single joke you make is about self-deprecating, like,
That was me though. All my jokes were like, "Oh my
Yes.
god, I'm so fat, I'm so fat," and that's like,
yes.
it's not healthy to one see yourself in a negative light, but two, it's not healthy to see fat as a thing that
It's not-
should be made fun of.
Fat is not equal to ugly.
Yeah, fat doesn't equal to ugly, and also fat is not a joke. Fat is not like the butt of a joke.
Yeah.
And I think that was something I needed to realize was it's like, because I'd be like, oh well, I'm so fat, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, well also yeah, sure, I'm a little bigger, but like who cares? And like yeah, I am like I started working out a lot more, so like, and
You're
I
also
like
just
working
like
out.
tall as fuck, so like
It spreads out.
yeah.
But like yeah, well also like okay, here's the last thing. The way yours were all very deep and mine are like I have high blood sugar, but okay,
I don't think you like talking about deep stuff very much.
Well, I just feel like we can't both do it.
Okay.
You know.
Sure.
I also didn't think about this too hard. I don't know. Well, 3, I actually love running.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say I love just spilling all
your
my
secrets.
secrets to everybody. I'm very much an open book. If I like you remotely, I will spill every single thing to you.
Okay.
I feel like that's true.
I don't
just
do
tell
that.
everybody everything all the time.
No.
Which is bad because like I don't think many people like that.
I'm the exact opposite. I will not tell you anything about me. Ever.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. That's how the cookie
I've known
crumbles.
Daniel for like years, and like some things, like sometimes he'll say things, and I'll be like, "Oh, I did not know that."
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Daniel likes running. There we go.
But like, can you imagine? I walked the mile. I used to walk the mile. That's crazy. I don't think if the quarantine had never started, I don't think I ever would have started.
I think also just in PE class, like the social hierarchy within like a PE class.
Okay, good point.
You know what I mean? It just makes it so awkward. Like I hate like. You should have the option to not have to do group activities because, like, it's something.
Well,
like,
running wasn't a group. It was just okay. I don't know if this is how they did it for you. They would have everyone wait at the finish line.
Yeah.
Once they were, whose idea was that? That's horrible.
Yeah, it just makes me not want to do it. Like when people put pressure on me, like in a bad way, it makes me not want to do anything at all.
Because it's like
it doesn't make me. It makes me feel like it's not my choice.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, fuck you. I'm not gonna do it. Anyways.
One of us being rebels for no reason. Okay, so that's what we learned.
It's the narcissism.
Yeah.
Dalen might want to do the narcissist test.
We will at some point, but I feel like if we do an episode that's like about, we should not with the sociopath one.
It's okay. We can just do a bonus
We'll do it for
episode.
something. Oh yeah, good point. Okay, so we're gonna look at the analytics for Our Hollywood real quick because so we were bored during quarantine. We were like, let's do something. Let's do a project. Because I feel like, I don't know how it is with you, but no, it is. I think I always like to have at least something going on where like a project, because if not,
I can't fucking sit around and twiddle my thumbs.
Me either.
I have to do something.
I have to do something, and whether it's, I don't know, I don't know what that is. I wonder what that says about us psychologically, but like I always have to be doing some kind of project, because if not, it makes me feel like useless.
Yeah, I think it just also blends into my self-worth.
Okay,
I put a lot of my worth into like what I'm doing, but also that just relates to my happiness. And like if I'm not doing anything, I'm not happy. Some people like they just like chilling and like fucking relaxing. And that brings them happiness. More power to you.
I could never.
I like
I wish.
working. I like chaos.
Anyway, so we started the podcast. Well, we did a Glee one first, or it was a Ryan Murphy one, and then we were like,
Well, a lot of stuff was coming out about Ryan Murphy and
but,
like the Glee cast, and it was just not the right time.
It was not. We literally picked the absolute worst time to do that. So, and
but
also,
there's a great Glee podcast out there. It's called Recovering Glee. I listened to it. It's very good. Listen to that one.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
And also, I just think, I don't know. We were complaining about what's her name?
Leah Michelle.
But Rachel Berry. We were complaining about Rachel Berry every single
I
episode.
liked Rachel Berry. You were complaining about Rachel Berry every single episode.
Well, I was just like, this is going nowhere. Let's try doing something a little bit more.
Yeah.
positive and that like will actually benefit us.
It was
And
like taking
honestly,
a toll on our mental health.
no,
We
literally,
were
'cause
tearing it apart.
we were being forced to watch it.
I think we were looking at it with the wrong lens because I was listening to like the Recovering Bleak podcast and it's very much from a comedic lens. But I think like because
we were taking it too
we
seriously.
were taking it too seriously, and I don't think that was meant for us. But for them, more.
But
power
also,
to them,
we're like
so
film
good.
majors, so we take everything too seriously.
Yeah. Yes. I have to show you this TikTok. I don't know. I probably sent it to you, but it was like when you're watching a movie.
Oh, you did send it to me.
Yeah. Like I was like,
it's like all the little thoughts popping
yes.
up.
I was like that. No, but I was like the fact that not everybody thinks that. Like I forgot that people don't think about that.
And I say something like that, and my mom just looks at me, and I'm like,
yeah.
React, please. I'll be like, oh my god, that's crazy. I wonder if like we were watching The Prom and like the Broadway scene at the beginning. I was like, that's all fake. And then my mom was like, okay, like who cares? I was like, what do you mean? That's
what do you mean? Who cares?
Those cars aren't real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're in a simulation.
Anyway, so let's look at our analytics real quick. Well, let's look back at the episodes that we did. So we did the movies that shaped us. That has the most listens, probably because it's the first one, so it just automatically like starts playing. Then we did COVID-19 and the Future of Hollywood with Marilyn. Our first, we're still definitely figuring out how to do it because that was when we did 3 different Zoom calls, and it was just not going well because like 3 different Wi-Fi signals. Trying to connect is not it. No. So then we started doing the other ones like us in person and then the guests on Zoom. We did the evolution of female superheroes with Darby. We did the white savior trope in film with Alina, who reached out to us actually. I think she saw you on TikTok and was like, I would like to be part of the podcast. We have one too. Can we collab? And we were like, absolutely. And it was a lot of fun. We did the history of Black horror with Devin. We did the magic of cult musicals with Ella. We did horror at the Oscars with Kylie. The feminism of Final Girls with Glenna. Those were like our October spooky ones. That month was planned out so well. We really went off. Yeah. Like we had a schedule. We were ready. Then we did Lindsay Lohan Raise the Generation. Also a good episode. I didn't know anything about Lindsay Lohan.
I love Lindsay Lohan.
How fashion can make or break a film with Chloe.
Love that one.
We need to stop romanticizing murders with Rachel. The Trailblazers of Old Hollywood with Savannah, who was also a collab that reached out to us. And then more recently, When Your Faith is Problematic with Serena and the Evolution of Disney Princesses with Bailey. We went off, honestly.
Yeah.
Like we did.
And that was a very good lineup for like our first season.
And also, I don't think people realize how last minute we would also plan. Like, we knew our guests ahead of time. And yes, it kind of changed a little bit. But also, it would be like 5 days before we'd be like, okay, so what day works for you? Because we just had to take it 1 week at a time.
Yeah.
Because I was also doing school. And like, the last 2 were like so overwhelming because I was doing finals and then also editing it. And I was like, oh, God. But now I'm fine.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay, so we're going to look at the analytics real quick because I think this is super interesting. Okay, can you guess our top? I already told you the top listened one, but the next 4.
I feel like it has to be the ones I posted about on TikTok, no? Like the fashion one?
No.
No?
I'm honestly kind of surprised it's the second most listened to one.
I don't know. I really don't.
COVID-19 and the Future of Hollywood is the second most listened to podcast.
Probably because it's the second one, right?
Well, after that, they were not in order.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Okay, guess the third one.
It's not in order?
No, they're not.
Maybe the Old Hollywood one?
No, so the next one is the magic of cult musicals.
Oh.
Well, you did plug that one on TikTok.
I did plug that one on TikTok.
And then the white savior trope in film.
Okay.
Which was a collab, so I guess that one also makes sense. And then the evolution of female superheroes.
Oh, fun.
That is fun. Okay, next we have audience details. So 89% from the US, 2% from the UK, 2% from Australia, 1% from Brazil.
Oh, who's this?
There's like a very small percentage in Poland, Canada, Russia, Indonesia, Mexico, Myanmar, New Zealand, Ireland, Belgium, Denmark, Spain, Czech Republic, Vietnam, Chile, India, Germany, Colombia, Argentina.
So that means at least one person. That probably means one person from each of those places.
That's wild.
That's so crazy.
What were they doing? How did they end up there? I truly do not know. Okay, then we have our most listened to platforms. Oh God, what did I do? Obviously, it's Spotify, the most listened to one, because I feel like that's the one that I plug the most. And then Apple Podcasts, and then other. I don't even know what that means.
Probably Anchor.
No, because Anchor has its own. Nobody really listens on Anchor. I think that's more of a distributing platform.
How do you listen elsewhere?
Okay, this is interesting. So our main demographic in terms of age is 18 to 22, and then 23 to 27.
That makes sense. That's our age, 18 to 22.
I just don't. There's 3% of 35 to 44. Who are these adults that are?
Maybe like family members.
I didn't even think of that. Anyway, 87% female listeners, 9% male, and 3% non-binary, and then 1% knows what it's
fun. Love that.
So the 9% of male viewers.
Shout out.
Yeah. Hey guys.
It's Devin.
It's me and Devin. And then we've had 689 total plays. And then our estimated audience is 41, but this changes every single day, so I don't know how they measure that. Because it's different on the website, so I don't know. Anyway, thanks to the people who listened.
I feel like 689 is pretty good.
That is pretty good.
For like the fact that we didn't really like plug it that much.
No,
like,
just on our Instagram, but
yeah,
that was a very small reach.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
Think. But we kind of went off.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that at all.
I'm not, and we have fun things planned.
Yeah, it's just gonna grow from here.
We're
gonna start our own TikTok.
Mm-hmm. That's your job because I don't understand TikTok at all.
Okay, I will be heading the TikTok.
Yeah, I really truly do not.
I'm very excited because like the only things that blow up on my platform are fashion because that's what I started doing. I'm excited to have a platform where I can talk about film. Very good.
I mean, I'm sure I'll pop in every now and then and be like, hey guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to. So.
Okay. And then also we want to do. We want to open up our guest list. Oh yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna do guest lists. We're gonna recruit people. Maybe merch.
Yeah.
We want a ringer tea so bad.
Yeah.
I personally.
Oh my god, a ringer tea. Okay. Well, okay. So that's all. We'll figure that out at some point. Anyway. Okay, so let's talk about all of these things because there's a lot. So we have just a section called Pop Culture and Media, and it's just a bunch of random little things that we thought would be interesting to talk about.
I found like a bunch of lists that was just like something that happened every month in 2020, entertainment related.
Oh, that's how
I found it.
Well, the first one is Tiger King.
I loved it.
I loved it,
but people ruin everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's all we need to say about it.
It was good for what it was. It was very interesting. I love a good quirky docuseries.
Me too.
Love that. But obviously people like to ruin things.
And also I don't think people got the point.
No.
A bit, but the big cat actor, whatever it was, did get passed in Congress.
Oh, fun.
So that, I mean, good it did something.
Them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it was supposed to be about the tigers and the endangered species, but a lot of people just latch onto the characters, which I feel like
they turn into Halloween costumes. I'm like, guys,
all the time.
Guys, please.
None of these people are good people.
No, literally, that was the moral of the story. Is that
that was literally the moral of the story? All these people are fucking.
That's literally how it ends. It's like, guys, the tigers. Like the whole point was like the tigers are the ones suffering in the end.
To be fair, the editing did lean into like their personal lives, but absolutely. Like the end, yes, but I don't think people cared.
By that point, people were like, "Oh my god, she killed her husband," and that's all that mattered.
It was funny though.
And then she was on Dancing with the Stars.
And it was like, and it was like the very beginning of quarantine. So like it was like the first like kind of sensational thing that happened. So that's obviously people are gonna latch onto that. So like it's gonna be in history books. Absolutely. Think about that. How crazy is that? God.
I don't even want to give those people enough credit, but anyway.
It is what it is. It happened.
Okay. I don't even know what
you wrote that.
Streaming services. Oh, okay. I feel like before like the year started, I honestly would just watch Netflix and like Hulu every now and then. And now
I'm very much a Hulu fanatic.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, now I have Disney Plus, Hulu, Showtime, HBO Max, Netflix, and one more there. Oh, like Peacock.
You have Peacock?
Well, I was watching Psych. So
I want to get Peacock, but I don't want to pay for it.
No, it's free.
It's free?
It's free. It just has ads.
I did not know that.
And it has Parks and Rec. It has so many good things.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go on Peacock. I just got HBO Max. I was very much Hulu was my favorite streaming service. I just like the stuff on there more. And then I watched Netflix, and then I just got HBO Max and Disney Plus too.
Oh man, you know what you should watch on HBO Max? The Flight Attendant.
I saw that. It's on my list.
I finished it yesterday.
I started Barry. Very good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
I haven't seen it yet. I watched. Well, was Euphoria this year? No, right?
Mm-mm.
It feels like it was this year to me.
No.
Well, also I watched it very late.
Just because it like came back on TikTok.
That show should not be watched by kids. I think, personally, in my opinion, it is not a kids show.
No, it's not, because again, like with Tiger King, people were taking the wrong things.
Yeah, from the makeup. Oh my god. I don't know, but Zendaya popped off.
Yeah.
And she got an Emmy, well deserved.
That's the next point, is Zendaya won an Emmy. And like, Daniel, were you rewatching it, or was that the first time you ever watched it?
I had never finished it. I had seen like almost the ending, and I think I had stopped right before the last one because I was just like, I don't know, I was not in the right headspace for that.
So good.
She's so
especially the departure from Disney Channel, and like what was like, and like she was in Spider-Man, but she wasn't even that big of a role in it yet. Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna get like bigger as like it goes on. God. So crazy that Zendaya is a part of the Marvel universe. I don't know why that just hit me.
And not just a little one, like she's literally MJ.
Yeah.
T.
Anyways, sorry, that just
I definitely think we could have used Zendaya for something a little better in the Marvel universe than MJ.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, I don't know. Her character is still very like new. I feel like they're still very much in the.
She got an Emmy. They'll put her in a suit at some point.
Oh, 100%. She's gonna get her. She's gonna get her shit.
I'm sure there's one MJ Spider-Man out there.
Zendaya is amazing. We've been new. She's gonna be the actress of our lifetime.
Imagine if Zendaya was like, "Hey, I'll do an episode." I would actually die. I don't think I would be mentally prepared. I would throw up on camera.
No, I saw Zendaya right before quarantine started in person, and I I started crying. I started crying because I just like, I love her so much. She's like, because I grew up with her. She's like one of the, because you know, like people have those actresses that they grew up with. Mm-hmm. You know, like I watched Shake It Up. Like we're like similar ages, I think, right? Like she's only like a couple years older than us. So like I really like loved everything that she's done up until this, and I was such a Euphoria stan even before it came out. I was like telling everybody, I was like, guys, this is gonna be the fucking show. Mm-hmm. Like Zendaya's in it. It's like executive produced by Drake and Future. Like I've read about this like director. He's gonna be sick. I was like writing for Euphoria even before it came out. So like I am such a Zendaya stan. Like I just think Zendaya is one of those people where like I just want Zendaya to like be proud of what I do, which is like kind of weird.
No,
like,
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like I like a weird like fan relationship. I just respect her so much as a person in the industry, like the way that she carries herself. Just, like I just think it's so beautiful, like how she like articulates her words and like how she presents herself, and I just love her. I think she's like a great role model.
Yes, she's a great role model because I think. I don't know. I feel
Zendaya is my role model. I think.
Zendaya
sure, my feet just like stay humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Zendaya.
Like not in like a weird way, but like if you watch like her interviews with like,
she's so funny.
She's so grateful, like like genuinely grateful. Like she has a good ass head on her shoulder. Mm-hmm. So like yeah, I cried a little bit when I saw Zendaya. I was like, oh my god, like I was starstruck, and I don't normally get starstruck about like seeing celebrities because I think living like near LA and like seeing people just out in the open, like it just made me kind of like numb to it.
Yes, I saw Khalid at Walmart and did not care.
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
No, I'm just like, oh cool. But when I saw Zendaya, something happened.
It's because it's Zendaya.
It's like, Zendaya, like she's just amazing.
Which Jacob Elordi was also there.
Yeah, he was also there, but
it doesn't matter. I just thought it was interesting to the situation.
Yeah, they're very beautiful. Anyways,
she said they were really big.
They're tall AF. Like they would have to bend down to get into the tents. Like Jacob, at least. That's so tall.
That's terrifying. Like a giant. I'm 6'3" and that scares me.
Yeah, it's scary.
How tall are they?
I don't know, but they're really. I think he's.
But also, how tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Okay.
So it's like I'm literally a baby in comparison to them. And then Zendaya's mom was with them too, and she's also fucking gigantic, like tall.
Yeah.
Like I think she's like the same height as Jacob. Yeah, I think so. If you look up a picture, I think they're like the same height.
Oh my, that must have been a wild day at the Melrose Trading Post.
It was at the Rose Bowl.
Oh. Some swap.
I was like fucking hunched over digging through piles, and then I heard
on the floor.
Yeah, because you know how they have piles on the ground with like the $1 piles or whatever, and then I heard his voice.
And you recognized it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was after Euphoria came out. Like I said, I rode Euphoria.
Okay.
So I heard his voice and I was like, that sounds so familiar. And I looked and I was like,
I wish I could watch this moment. I wish this was televised or something.
Dude, you have to ask, was Darby with us? I think she was.
There's a video of you. Crying. I remember, okay, this is the Snapchat that I'm seeing in my head. It's like you like wiping tears and then like the camera, like I almost said pans. Oh my god. It's a Snapchat, it's not that serious. And it's like the zoom in to Zendaya and Jacob Elordi.
Yeah,
I think it had to be Darby. Who else would I didn't know her yet. Oh, we just getting all that glitters.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was Darby.
His Darby. Yeah, I was definitely crying.
That's
There's definitely video proof of it.
That's
somewhere.
gonna be the how
I'll have
last
to
week you
find.
posted
Yeah,
Dapper
yeah. I'll
Day?
have to find the
Yeah.
video. Anyways.
Anyway,
And it said apparently people really like Normal
I don't
People.
even know what that
I did
is.
not watch it. I think it was just because it was like sexy and like.
I thought that was a Billy
Relationship.
Eichner show.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, neither of us know what it is, so let's not talk about it.
Okay, but I just want to put there because it was on like every single list that I watched,
Oh,
and I was
really?
like, okay. I think it's more like millennials loved it or something. I don't really know. I don't know many Gen Z people that stand Normal People.
Me
So
either.
sorry if that offends you. Anyways, Keeping Up with Kardashians announced that they're ending in season 21. I think this was very interesting.
I didn't
because-
care until you sent me that TikTok, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
those little
So,
shady.
I don't think it's shady
Well, it's not shady, but
because
it's secrets.
yeah,
I don't know what the word is.
I don't think it's shady at all. I think they just are businesswomen.
They're business. Well, yes,
businesswomen.
they are the businesswoman.
Yeah, so I don't think it was shady at all. I think they did it within their means. They entered their contract. They seized an opportunity, and like good for them. So basically,
Oh, yeah, we didn't even explain.
yeah. So they and they're ending season 21, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But they just announced that they're partnering with Hulu and with a channel called Star, which is like it's not to be.
It's not Stars.
It's not Stars. This is all like information I got from a TikTok. So, and I looked it up on articles.
Yeah.
But basically, what this girl thinks is like Star is like, you know how like Oprah Winfrey, when she left her show, she made the own network.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks that the Star channel is what the Kardashians. It's like the Kardashians own.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be making like TV shows with like other people. They think that's why they're like talking to a bunch of like younger celebrities and like influencers, so like they can have TV shows. Don't sigh because
It's
it
so
makes
smart.
sense.
It's so smart, and that's why I don't like it.
Okay. I think it's genius.
I'm
like
just-
they
oh
are
my
going to
God.
be raking in the fucking dough. So
yeah.
good for them. And it's like if you don't want it, then don't watch it.
No,
okay.
That's it.
Like
There's
that's
no way
literally it.
There's
like,
no way around it.
I'm definitely gonna be watching it because I
I
think
know.
it's so interesting. But I don't think they can use the Keeping Up with the Kardashians thing because I think it's like a name, so they have to like say something else. I'm sure they're gonna have like little things with them.
I mean, they're so famous at this point that it's better for them to have their own show and brand.
They're
that
gonna
they
make so much
own.
more money.
Yeah, because like Keeping Up with the Kardashians was never really theirs.
Yeah, and they can keep it going. Like it makes job opportunities for their lineage. Like really, like they can choose to be behind the scenes or they can choose to be in front of the scenes. They're like whatever. Like they're just making
The Northwest and Stormy spinoff in 12,000 years from
I'm
now.
so excited to see what they do. Like
Yeah.
I think it'll be really interesting if they choose to go into it or if they don't. Either way, I'm very excited to see what happens. But
We're never gonna not hear about them in our lifetimes.
I am not mad about it. I think it's incredibly interesting.
Hmm.
Which and if you don't like, that's okay. Have your opinion, but like, don't shame me.
I think it's interesting too. I
Yeah.
personally,
It makes so much sense for them though. Like this is like iconic. I can't wait to see like them announce more stuff about it. Anyways, I am very Hamilton dropped on Disney Plus this year. And for me, I think this made summer blend for me because it absolutely took over my life. Because I love Broadway and I don't really get to. I think the last Broadway show I saw was Mean Girls, but that was only because I was in New York. That was the first time I ever went to New York, and I was like, I have to see a Broadway show. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be in New York is, so I have to see a Broadway show. I saw Mean Girls, rocked my world. And I've always been a fan, and I've known like the big songs for Hamilton, like Scattered Sisters and like the first song Alexander Hamilton, like I knew that. But then I saw it. Well, the first time I tried to watch it, I fell asleep because I was not awake. It's
you weren't
long.
in the headspace.
It was so long. It's so long. It's like over
Yeah.
2 hours long. It's like an investment. So I was like, I don't even know if I want to watch this because it's so long. And it's not like I'm sitting there in front of it happening in front, which I think is like the magic of it. But like it did something to me.
Okay.
Like I watched interviews, I've read articles, like, and like I watched it multiple times, and like every time I watched it, something new would like make me excited about it. Like you don't understand like how much thought was put into this fucking musical and all like the shit that happened leading up to it. Like getting a show to Broadway is a whole story in itself.
Right.
And so I learned about all that, and I was just like, I learned about all like the songwriting. Like, is Lin-Manuel Miranda the best performer? I don't know. But is he a fantastic songwriter?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. He really did that. He really went off with that one. And yeah, I was obsessed with Hamilton for a couple months. I'm like to the point where like Show Tunes was like my number 5 on Spotify.
I do remember the Hamilton phase.
Yeah. I loved it.
I don't think I have thoughts on that one.
Okay.
I didn't watch it because
watch it?
No, and I probably won't, because here's the thing. Well, actually, this is unrelated. Well, no, it's still kind of related.
You say you're a theater nerd, but
I'm really not. I just love a movie. Okay, I'll clarify. I like a movie musical, and that does not count as a movie musical. But I do like that they made a musical more accessible to people, because Hamilton tickets were literally like a privilege for like rich people, and it was like, I don't know. It was an expense that a lot of people couldn't afford, but I do like that they put on Disney Plus, because Disney Plus is like $6, and so you could essentially get a ticket to Hamilton for $6. It's not the full live experience, but it made it
still
accessible.
encapsulates the magic very well.
Yeah, so the
original Broadway cast is absolutely amazing, and I watched so many bootlegs of like other people performing it. I mean, slime tutorials of people other people performing it, and like I don't know. I think it's great.
The only slime tutorial I've ever seen was the Dear Evan Hansen one.
Okay.
And that rocked my world. I was like,
yeah, it's really good. Imagine seeing that live. I would have to be wheelchaired out of the theater.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anyway.
The Mandalorian Disney Plus.
There's been a development. Okay.
Oh.
For the people who are Star Wars people, literally do not listen to the next 10 minutes, because I'm going to be spoiling very heavily what happened in The Mandalorian.
I don't know anything.
Do you know the basis of the characters, though? Like the base ones?
I think so.
Okay, well, basically what The Mandalorian is, it's a spin-off based very loosely on Star Wars characters. And like, so in the first season, there wasn't really that many, but there was a baby version of Yoda, which rocked America. And like, it caused, my God, it literally changed the world. It's changed the path of this country. No, like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it literally did.
Yeah.
And so first season was whatever. I watched it. I was like, okay, like, sure. And then the second season was pretty big, because they started introducing characters that have been in Star Wars before. But there's been like, they had 2 characters that have only ever been in animated versions, and then they had them in live action. So I don't know how you say her name, like Ahsoka or something. I don't know. Rosario Dawson played her.
Mm-hmm.
And she did great. It was super cool. And so whatever. There's that. So this season was great. I was having a good time with it. This morning, I turned on my little Disney Plus to watch the little finale. And when I tell you,
my silly little Disney Plus.
I sat there I'm going to spoil the ending for everyone. Kim's not going to watch it, so it doesn't matter if I spoil it to you. So they're stuck on this Imperial. Baby Yoda got kidnapped like 3 episodes ago by the Imperial whatever.
Darby told me about that.
Yeah. So they kidnapped Baby Yoda, and they were saving him with Boba Fett and like all these other characters. So they stormed the ship, and they're like, oh, we're here to save Baby Yoda, whatever. They're losing. They're you know how this happens in the TV shows. They're losing.
Yeah.
And then this little X-Wing, which is like the spaceships that the good guys have, for the non-Star Wars people out there, it pulls up, and they're like, hey, this is weird. And then in the little security cameras, they see a Jedi, and they're like, hey, this is also weird. But they don't show you who it is yet. And then they show scenes of that Jedi, but you still don't see the face, and it's a green lightsaber, which people know what a green lightsaber means, but they still don't show. And then they open the like doors where all the main characters of the show are, and the guy walks in, and then he slowly takes off his hood, and it is a young CGI Luke Skywalker. I need to show you on Twitter.
Is it bad?
I don't know, because I sat there. I had to pause it because I was like, is this happening? And also, is this what I want to happen? Like, okay. So
I guess it doesn't matter. It already happened.
Yeah, like, I don't know. The Star Wars people are so weird. Like, okay. I mean, it's
not that bad.
It's not bad. I was just very confused.
Whoa, it's actually pretty good.
Okay, so
honestly, that's really good CGI.
Well, they did it with Princess Leia too at the end of Rogue One. It's kind
of
similar
when they did it in Guardians of the Galaxy with Kurt Russell, that absolutely floored the fuck out of me. I was scared.
Yeah, that was really good. So my God, I forgot about that. Well, I think that one's better.
That one's so good.
Yeah.
I think that one's good too.
Well, I think you have to watch the scene because it doesn't feel real. Like, he doesn't look like a real person. And it was Mark Hamill, like, it was his voice. So basically what happens is he comes in and he's like, I'm here to take Baby Yoda away because he needs training. essentially. And so he takes Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian, who like his thing is like he doesn't take off his helmet because that's like his religion or whatever. And he takes off because he wants Baby Yoda to see his face before he says goodbye. So he takes his mask off and he says bye to Baby Yoda. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal's so fucking hot.
Okay. And then R2D2 pops out of nowhere and he's like, they just wanted R2D2 and Baby Yoda so they could merch the hell out of that, which they will, and I will indulge because I had a good time. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Disney knows what they're doing, and I don't even care at this point. Like I just sighed. Like R2D2 popped up, and I was like, yeah, can't wait for the Funko Pop of Baby Yoda and R2D2 together, and I'm gonna buy it.
Cute.
And so I don't know. That happened. I just thought it was interesting. Baby Yoda, I don't know if he's out of the show now. Luke Skywalker took him. But then also, like, the whole point of the new movies was, like, Kylo Ren, like, killed all the other Jedi. So does Kylo Ren kill Baby Yoda?
No.
I don't know. Anyway, I just thought...
There was a lot of...
I just think Star Wars is so interesting. And the fans are interesting, and what they do with these characters are so interesting. Like, you would think, like, with The Mandalorian, I was like, finally, like, we're out of these other characters. Like, we're done with them. And then they keep popping in. Which, like, yes,
they can literally do whatever they want to. It's fake.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with all of this, if we apply that to everything.
Okay, no, I mean, like, sci-fi. You can do whatever because the rules don't apply.
Yeah, that's true.
You can literally make whatever rules you want to.
Yeah.
Which is why people like it. Not Ty. So many celebrity babies and pregnancies. I just wanted to put this there so I could say that Zayn and Gigi's baby was born on the same day as me.
Did you see the theory that their baby is named after a Taylor Swift song?
Yeah, I did. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Ellen got called the fuck out. She got called the fuck out. I mean, we should have already had we already had the red flag because of Dakota Johnson, Miss Queen of Gen Z. God damn, with her fucking green cabinets.
Yeah.
So yeah, she got called the fuck out. I think she should just retire. She got her bag.
She got COVID.
She did. I forgot about that. Honestly.
How did she get it?
Like Vanessa Hudgens, like, yeah, people are gonna die.
Inevitable? Oh, God.
But
I can't believe that happened this year.
Yeah.
I showed it to my mom. My mom was so shocked.
The way that did not age well at all.
No.
Because she saw that at like the very beginning of quarantine.
And she also, the way nothing happened to her. She's out here with her Princess Switch 3 or whatever.
Oh my God, her boyfriend is so hot.
Who's her boyfriend?
He's an MLB player.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to you.
No, it doesn't.
Anyways, yeah, Ellen got called the fuck out. I think she should just retire. Like, babe, just give some other... Just give Kate McKinnon the spot. People eat that shit up.
I love Kate McKinnon.
And maybe, like, when Gen Z gets a little bit older, like, there's more in the job force, maybe they will, because lots of... What do you mean? Do you not understand that Gen Z lesbians and bisexuals
are you
love
saying, like,
Kate McKinnon to replace her in the daytime TV slot?
Oh, I get what you're saying now. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, like, to find the new Ellen.
No. We don't need to find a new Ellen at all. I think we're over it.
I think Issa Rae would do good at it, too.
Issa Rae would be really good. I don't know if that's what Issa Rae wants to do, though.
Oh, she absolutely doesn't.
No.
Issa Rae doesn't need to do that.
No. I definitely think we could find somebody else to...
We could find... No, it has to be someone with kind of a name. Guys, we're pitching this right now. That's what we're doing. We're brainstorming for you guys for free.
Who do people want? Eric Andre? I know that was a joke, but like honestly, I wouldn't be mad.
I feel like we need a little bit more women in the late night talk shows.
She's not late night though. She's literally daytime, like middle of the day.
Okay, just talk shows.
Yeah, we do, but they keep on trying to pull YouTubers, and YouTubers are not funny out the confines of their YouTube videos.
Oh God, now you dragging Superwoman.
Maybe do Superwoman, Grace Helbig. They try to give Lisa Koshy a show. All of them sucked. Not saying that these women suck. I think they're great in their own videos. Like it makes sense for like their stuff, but like them being late night talk show hosts don't make sense. I think it should be if anybody from the YouTube community would be a talk show host, it should be people that have commentary channels.
Okay.
Because.
But they're all the only ones I see, well, I guess that's my fault, but like the only ones that I see that pop up are just white men. And I'm
I
like,
see women commentators.
I know one, and she's like Canadian.
Okay. I don't watch many commentary YouTube videos anymore. I used to. Anyways, I just think, yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe find a different comedian woman to do it. I think Ellen just needs to stop. Like, she got her bag. You have your little, what's it called? She does gorilla She has like a gorilla
Yeah.
observatory.
I was like, what?
With her, like, just focus on that, babe.
She doesn't
like,
need to
you
do
really
this.
don't need to, and it doesn't seem like she likes it very much
It
at all.
doesn't.
Like, I was watching
She always
some
has
clips.
guest ones.
Yeah,
like
I was
guest hosts.
watching her clips on YouTube, and I was just like, it doesn't even seem like she enjoys this. She's been doing the same thing for 20 years. Like, same type of vibe. Like, I don't think anything's grown at all, besides maybe doing a little bit more
Twitch.
games. Twitch.
You know, he's like the DJ now.
Yeah.
Which is
maybe just give Twitch the show.
Okay.
Because he isn't also, have you noticed that, like, whenever there's a rapper or anything, or like a black person on that show, like that's like a rapper or like hip hop influence, whatever, R&B, like she doesn't interview them, Twitch interviews them.
Wait, are you serious?
Like a lot of the times, like if they're not like a huge name.
I don't watch any. I don't even watch Ellen clips on YouTube.
Like because a lot of times the things I'll click on is like, oh, it's like people I listen to, which is a lot of like rap and R&B and like those type of people, and Twitch interviews them, not Ellen, because what the fuck is Ellen gonna say to these people? Ellen knows nothing about rap music.
Okay, that's a good pitch. Honestly, if Twitch took it, I feel like the middle-aged women that is
she's still familiar.
They love him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or the other guy. There's another guy that he got a spinoff show because he was like on Ellen. Kale? I don't remember his name.
Oh, Kellen Allen.
Kellen Allen.
I don't know who he is. Both of them. Pair them all together.
Sure. Why not? Like, and I'm sure like you would be able to have like different types of guests on your show rather than like
the same things over and over.
Same things over and over again. Anyways, yeah, over Ellen. Sorry.
There's not much to say about that.
We're not going to be on the Ellen show. I don't really care.
No, we're not. We burned that bridge with Ellen, but it's okay. It was never going to happen anyway.
No, I'm here for Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy
Fallon.
Oh yeah. Hey, Jimmy's.
James.
James too.
I would trip down those stairs. I know I would.
Dude, I would. Those stairs are so hard to get up and go down, and like especially the guys. Also they had to high five people. Yeah. The guys.
I would fall on my face.
Anyways, Chadwick Boseman passed away.
That was such a bad transition.
I know. I just want to get it over with.
That was. It came out of nowhere, sad. And it was so sad.
Mm-hmm. Very interested to see how they carry on. Like the Marvel.
Oh my God! Did you see? So the actress who plays Shuri, Letitia Wright, went on a little anti-vax rant on Twitter. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah. She tweeted this video. To be fair, I didn't watch the video, but people were very upset about it. And it was like she was saying that like, don't get the vaccine because it's sketchy, the coronavirus vaccine. And then she was liking tweets that were like, they need to recast her for Black Panther 2. She was like liking these tweets. Like, I don't think she wants to do Black Panther without Chadwick Boseman.
Huh.
That's what the vibe I got.
That's fair.
That is fair because he just passed away and like.
It must be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they need to give Black Panther a second.
Okay.
But we did get others, which this leads to the next one, Disney Investor Day. We are getting more Black superheroes. We got the Black Iron Man. Her name is, I don't remember. Ironheart is the name of the superhero, but she is like. I don't remember what it is in the comics, but she's like she's super smart. And then like Tony Stark is like her protege, but it's like a computer version of him. It's not real.
Okay.
It's like a Siri version of Tony Stark.
Oh, fun.
But she's she's a Black female Iron Man.
Hold on.
That is the coolest thing ever. She's getting a show on Disney Plus, which leading to this one. Disney had their investor day the day we did our Disney Princess podcast. We opened our phone and like they had announced like 10 Star Wars shows, 10 Marvel shows. A bunch of Hulu things, a bunch of Disney Plus things. It was wild.
It was huge. It's so many things.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, there
the Buzz Lightyear show. I'm so excited.
That.
I'm so excited. Buzz Lightyear is like my favorite out of Toy Story.
They're like, why is it Chris Evans now?
I think it's because it's younger. He's younger, right?
Oh, it's like a prequel?
Yeah, it's like a prequel.
I just saw the picture. I was like, okay, cool. I was looking at what they announced right now. Okay, yeah. They announced a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
It's probably easier to look at their Instagram.
Oh, yeah. They announced a bunch of Marvel stuff. I don't even know. They announced so much. We could do an entire podcast on just those announcements. Are you looking at the... Oh, they're right there.
Yeah, it's all over here.
I'm so excited.
Much stuff. Look at how long I've
Do we need to discuss any of... Like, do any of them...
Oh, the Little Mermaid casting. How did you feel about Prince Eric?
Sure.
He looks like him.
It's what we wanted, like just a stranger.
I literally was like, yeah.
Like a random person.
Yeah, I was like, this is the best I could have done. Javier Bardem as King Triton.
That's such good casting.
David Diggs as Sebastian.
Jacob Tremblay.
Ursula, I don't.
She can do it.
She can do it, but I wish they were a little bit more daring.
I agree. There was definitely
like Melissa McCarthy is very safe.
Also, I wonder if they're gonna go Will Smith Genie route because how is she gonna look at purple? Also, you know what I'm interested to see? You know how when she turns human and she's like that skinny little. What are they gonna do there? Because this could cause problems.
I hope they don't pull a Mulan where they just completely just obliterate the plot line.
But I feel like it would be like. Do you think they're gonna have a different actress play that?
I think they might just CGI her. Disney loves a good CGI.
Yeah.
So I think they might just CGI her.
I'm so excited for this movie.
Awkwafina as Scuttle, iconic.
Scuttle?
Scuttle is the sequel.
Oh, team.
So fun.
They really went off with all the other ones and then Melissa McCarthy. Well, I'm excited. I think she can do it.
I'm very excited. Peter Pan and Wendy.
I don't know what that means. Like, what is the pitch? Like, what's?
I just excited because Yara Shahidi is gonna be Tinkerbell. Or is that? Yeah.
Wait, so it's like a prequel or?
Girl,
I was doing the worst job. Well, just click on it. What does the caption say?
That says nothing. I don't know if it's
Jude Law's Captain Hook.
Yeah. Jude Law's a good actor, but is not a great person.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Enchanted, Disenchanted.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
So excited about that. Love that. All the Marvel things, but we've been new about the Marvel things, but now they just have like more. They have visuals attached to them now.
They have a title.
Captain Marvel 2, Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I love that new logo. So pretty.
I love it. So cool. Oh my god, there's a Krunk series?
The Path of...
Oh no.
No. Oh my god. That would have been wild.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Oh, there was one that I thought was really interesting. What was it? It was a Disney Plus show based on the dog from Up.
What?
He got a spin-off show.
What? I did not know that.
I was like, okay. I mean, fun for kids.
Cute. Yeah, I love Doug. No, it's true though.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably like Twitter was probably the better way to look it up. But anyways, if you know, you know. If you care, you'll look it up.
If they cared, they knew already about the announcements.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Disney knows what they're doing, so whatever.
Yeah.
Even if they don't, like, they'll still make a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
and,
it really doesn't matter what we say right now.
It really doesn't. The whole Free Britney thing, I just put that on there because I can't wait till there's, like, a docu-series about this. No, not a Lifetime movie, but, like, I can't wait till we figure out what actually happened. Because there's definitely shit that's happening, but I can't wait to see what actually is happening.
Okay, this is completely unrelated, but then we'll go back to this. Did you see the trailer for the Wendy Williams movie on Lifetime?
No.
It doesn't matter. They're making a Wendy Williams movie. It's like it's not a documentary. Like someone's playing her.
And I did see that. I did see that.
Okay. Anyway, so for the Free Britney thing, I'm honestly very confused on the whole thing. So yes, I do need someone to wrap it up in a little bow for me because I don't understand.
I watched so many videos about it. Really? It's so interesting. But honestly, yeah, Free Britney. She also doesn't seem well, so I think
she doesn't.
She needs help, and I don't know what the public can do to save her.
The royal family.
This is iconic. I did not anticipate this at all.
No.
I don't think anybody did.
No.
Not at all.
I remember when I saw it on Twitter, I was like, they did what?
Yeah.
They did what?
First of all, they stepped away from the royal family, which I can't wait till the crown catches up to that. I can't wait. I'm literally... Did
you watch the Princess Diana season?
No, because I want to watch like a catch up. Because I'll go back and watch like the beginning of the Crown, but I just want to get to the Diana season right now. So I'm gonna watch like a recap, and then I'm gonna watch the Diana season. But I cannot wait until we get to the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry stuff. Because like they got so quick to the Diana stuff. I feel like
they did. We caught up quick. They were like Henry. What's his name? Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. Me can name all these celebrities, but can't name this historical figure.
I mean, we're not British, so it's okay.
Winston Churchill. I don't know why I said Henry. Winston Churchill was like season 1. In season 4, all of a sudden we're already to Princess Diana.
Yeah.
So honestly, give it 3 more seasons, we'll get Meghan Markle.
I'm so excited to see what they do. I'm so excited to see who they cast.
Honestly, the royal family is the Kardashians. same energy. You can't
Oh
tell me
yeah.
they're the same thing.
Oh, in the UK, it's like everything to them. It's
I think they're so interesting. I would watch 1,000 movies about the royal family.
Yeah, I love learning about the royal family. When I was in London, I like went down a fucking because I lived in Kensington when I was in London, and I literally could walk to Kensington Palace. It was so fucking cool. Like that, and that's where they were living. That's where Prince William and Kate live. And
what year were you in London?
I got to London 2 days before Prince Harry and Meghan got married. So I saw the royal wedding.
I was there.
I was there for like the fanfare. So I have a personal connection.
Yeah, no, you do. Also, that's such a fun story.
Yeah, how fun.
Like that's
I was gonna go and like be in the crowd, but I was so exhausted. The jet lag was hitting me hard, so I just sat there and watched it. But I went out to Kensington Palace. Like when it happened, there was like so much going on. It was so fun.
Yeah,
how fun! Like they take royal weddings very seriously over there.
It was so royal family
fun. It was so fun. I love it, and it's also scandalous, which I also love. Anyways,
do you trust the Queen? Never mind. Let's move on. Okay.
I'm not about to get
never mind. The Disney Plus thing.
We didn't.
Sorry.
Yeah. So they lot the royal duties this year, which floored everybody. Yeah, we totally went on a tangent there. Which ends up tying into the entertainment industry because they were working with Disney Plus, they signed a deal with Netflix, and now they signed a deal with Spotify.
Oh yeah, I got a notification. I was like, they started a podcast
too.
What are we doing?
I know.
What are we doing?
Wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
This is the last episode.
But I am so excited, and like also just like business endeavors in general. Like they're putting a lot of their money into sustainability.
Yeah, they are.
Like small businesses, and like honestly, good for them.
I love them.
You know, they were living in LA for a while.
We were in LA when they moved, and I was like, if I see them walking down the street, I doubt
that they would be walking.
No, they were. There was paparazzi pictures. They were just walking around Fairfax.
Fairfax?
Well, okay, maybe not Fairfax.
That's so weird that I can't like visualize.
That doesn't connect.
I can't visualize Prince Harry.
Please look it up. Please look it up. Look up Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, LA paparazzi pictures. I saw those pictures and I was like, if I ran into them, I don't know what I would do. Because now they can take selfies now because they're not royal. They're not royalty.
Whoa!
Because they couldn't take selfies because they were royalty.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
And they live in like I don't think I spelled paparazzi.
It doesn't matter. Well. Google knows.
They live in like Santa Barbara now.
What you Google? Well, you have to put LA because they were just walking about. I was like, hello. Look at that. Like they're not even trying to hide. I would recognize them.
Would you though?
100%. When I see a ginger, I like.
Okay.
I feel like gingers really stand out.
Wow, that's so domestic.
It's like them in front. What car is that? Look at it's a Kia.
No, that's the car behind them.
Oh,
it's not their car.
Oh, I thought they were getting into a Kia.
He's like, they're so humble. They
I really was like, wow. The Queen cut them off. The Queen said nothing for you.
That's crazy. So weird to think that they live in the same state as us.
What is that? Lindsay Lohan offers Meghan Markle Prince Harry advice. Okay. Thank you, Lindsay.
It's Fox News.
On avoiding paparazzi. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to know. Anyway. And then also, I
can't wait to listen to a podcast from them.
I will listen to that all day.
Like, honestly, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what they do on Netflix.
They didn't explain that much though.
No, but I think now...
Like, we don't know the tea.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
There's so much tea. Like,
literally,
but it makes sense. Like, there's really no point of them being in the royal family because, like, there's no way that Prince Harry or his son are going to be the prince or the king of England.
I want to know what
the Prince William absolutely is going to be the king of England at one point. Isn't that crazy?
How old is the queen?
She's like 90.
She's really pushing me.
She's like 90 something. I watched a video. If you look up like what happens when the queen dies on like YouTube, we have to watch it after this.
That's so scary that we're gonna experience that.
I mean, it's not scary for us because we don't live in the UK.
No, I just think historical events scare me.
Okay, we're living in a historical event,
and it scares me.
Okay. Anyways, very happy about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I feel like people in the UK are very on the fence. Like, I feel like either you love it or you hate it.
It's like Brexit. No? It's
I don't.
controversial.
I guess, but Brexit's like a big like political and like economical deal. I don't know Prince Harry and Meghan Markle leaving the royal family.
They exited something.
It's a lot of tea, it's a lot of scandal. I can't wait for the crown season. Anyways, so many reunions and Zoom.
I love a good
over
Zoom reunion.
Meghan Markle. I was about to say Meghan Markle. Mean Girls, Dazed and Confused, Parks and Rec, Scott Pilgrim, literally everything.
If there's one good thing we got from this, it's that people realized we can actually do a lot more. Because with Zoom, literally us with this podcast, we would never been able to do this because a lot of the people that we had on our podcast don't actually live in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Some were in California or like a completely different state. So we would have never been able to do this.
Yeah.
And also, like, I feel like it'd be way more of a commitment if we were like, come to our little, I don't know, wherever we would be recording it.
House,
yeah. Come to our apartment's living room and where we have a green screen up or something.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it would be such a big commitment. But like this, it's like, well, what else are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
And so like with these Zoom things, like these celebrities were literally not doing anything else. And so I think it was really cool that
the Scott Pilgrim one was so good.
Really?
It was so good. They did a table read. It was amazing.
I think the only one I saw was Parks and Rec, and like I saw this Schitt's Creek one. They like sang a song with Mariah Carey. I don't know.
Okay.
It was a good time.
Anyways, I think it was good. Good nostalgia, made people happy, and it was good for them. Good PR. Anyways,
exactly.
What the fuck is happening with the Zoe 101 reboot reunion?
I actually
I'm very confused as to what's going on. I thought it was just gonna be like one episode, like a one-off episode.
Wait, so what's happening?
I don't know.
Wait, did you watch it?
I don't think it's up.
Oh,
It's
wait, with
not
the
a
one with
thing.
the TikTokers?
Yeah, it was just the teaser, and I was like, why is JoJo Siwa in this? Why is Dixie D'Amelio in this? Why is Noah Beck
And they're
in
playing
this?
themselves, right? Or like the
Yeah.
young.
They're playing the characters. No, I don't think Noah Beck is playing Chase or anything. I don't think that's what's happening at all. They did not explain it at all. That's the thing.
I was trying to find information on it.
I was
literally
too,
couldn't.
and nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Hmm.
I think they lost it. Like it was cute. Remember when they came
It was
out with that?
cute.
Remember when they came out with that episode where Chase and found it was like,
the
oh, I
tape.
need to find like the time capsule,
Mhm.
and then like nothing happened after that. I think they totally just ruined it.
They lost their momentum, I think.
Yeah, 100%. But I heard the theory that like Jamie Lynn Spears like kind of created this to like defer away from the Free Britney thing.
That's so scary.
Isn't that terrifying?
Oh my god.
Anyways, I don't know about that. Do not dox me.
Celebrities are so. This whole episode is just us getting canceled from every possible connection.
It's not canceled.
Well,
I mean,
we're burning bridges. We already burned the bridge to Ellen and the Queen.
I don't want to work with sus ass people. I
No.
don't not want to get tied in with that shit. Absolutely
No, me
not.
either. I would never. If the royal family was like, "Do you want?" I would be like, "No, please no." Like, I know you're gonna kill me if you do something.
I want Meghan Markle. I want to work with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Oh, if they hit Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, if you
If
want to
they-
come on our podcast,
Yeah.
like
absolutely.
Spotify's, they would never.
Oh my god! Imagine if we got onto their network. We would have to be so much more professional.
No, but I feel like
Actually,
that
maybe
loses our
not.
charm.
Or quirkiness.
It's like we can't be like the other girls. That would be so boring if you were just like blah, 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 blah. Like I feel like it's like we need our tangents. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, still though, Meghan, Harry.
I would love to be a part of your network. We would
Absolutely.
love to be PAs.
I will get your water
Yeah, I will bring you coffee. Absolutely.
for free.
I will be Meghan Markle's assistant. Not for free.
I'll do it for
I'll
free.
be Meghan Markle's assistant for $20 an hour, and that's cheap as fuck.
Especially for Meghan Markle.
From Meghan, that's what I'm saying. For Meghan Markle. Anyways, Meghan, if you're listening, let me know. What we watched in quarantine. I didn't think I watched that much, but I definitely did. But I was looking at my list, and a majority of it is, well, not majority. I watched every single Pete Davidson thing that came out during quarantine, which is a lot more than you would think. And I watched a lot of what's it called? Reality TV.
Yes.
I love reality TV. Cheer. I'm like 2 years late to that. But
What happened
Cheer
with the
is
guy
so
from
good.
Cheers? Because I didn't see Cheers, but I did see that something happened.
He basically solicited stuff from minors, and like, because like in the cheer world, there's like a lot of young people. So like he was,
Should not have asked.
yeah.
I didn't know that it was that. Okay. Anyway, so we popped off with reality television.
Cheer is so good though. Like the
Really?
show.
What is it about?
I recommend. It's such an easy binge. It's like just all-star cheer. Like
So
I
like
don't know
Dance
how to-
Moms.
Yeah, but like it's so cool. Like I just love the way they film. You should watch it. It's
Okay.
really such an easy watch. I'm like 2 years late, but I stand because I used to watch this like YouTube show about All-Star Cheer, and I loved it. It was called Cheerleaders. It was on Awesome TV, and I love that. So I don't know
Was it
why.
also reality?
Yeah, it was like reality,
Okay.
but this is definitely better done. It's like a documentary type of
Mhm.
thing. I love it. What else did I watch? Oh my god, I watched both seasons of You in quarantine. Yeah, I love that show now.
Mhm.
I was a little scared at first because I didn't want to like ruin my image of Penn Badgley, but like
He's great.
he's a fantastic man. Jersey Shore, I absolutely love Jersey Shore. Fucking love that. America's Next Top Model got back into it. We're gonna come back to that.
Mhm.
Love Island. I watched the winter season. I love Love Island. That's my favorite reality TV
Is
show.
Love Island the one where they can't have sex? What was that one?
No.
The Netflix one where they lose money if they have sex?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called though. I don't think I
Netflix
like
made
that one.
so many reality TV shows this year.
That was like the Love Island. Not Love Island.
Love is Blind is the one
It's
where
the
they're
one
in
with Harry
pods.
Jowsey.
Not you knowing the names.
Because he like knows all the TikTokers, and I was just like, who? This guy's from reality TV. Why is he? And I was like, no, it makes sense. He's from.
My mom watched every single one of the Netflix reality
I tried
shows.
to watch half of it, but I couldn't do it. Why is it not?
Love
loading?
Island, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind is also really good. I like that one. They could easily do that in quarantine. Too Hot to Handle. That show makes me irritated as fuck. I hate that one. I think it's just the people on it. I think the concept for the show is interesting, but I think the people on it just made me irritated as fuck.
Did you watch it?
I watched half of it, but I couldn't
Okay.
finish it because the people in there made me so irritated. And the last one, 90 Day Fiance.
This will be our last tangent. But
I don't think it's a tangent.
They kind of all count as little tangents.
That's what a podcast is.
Yeah. See. So 90 Day Fiance kind of, I think, blew. I had never heard of it. Well, no, I did. My mom was obsessed with it, but I did not give it a
Big
second
Ed
thought.
and Rose was like, it blew up.
It blew up, yes. So like my mom had started watching 90 Day Fiance like a while ago, and then like the Big Ed and Rose clips started blowing up on TikTok, and then I was like, oh my god, my mom watches the show.
Mm-hmm.
And so whatever, I asked my mom about it. She was like, oh yeah, they were here. Big Ed lives in San Diego.
Yeah.
So many of the people I know have met him.
Yeah, he's just out and about in San Diego.
I think he's relishing in the fame.
Yeah.
And so I think, okay, my initial thought of the show was it's TLC. I have no interest in this because my other experiences of TLC are like Dr. Pimple Popper and that kind of thing, and that's all I really knew that they meant, like exploitative. That's not the right word. You know what I'm saying? Like material. And so I didn't really know what 90 Day Fiance was. And then one day my mom was watching it, and I sat down and I watched an episode with her, and I was like,
the same thing happened with me. My mom was watching it, and I was like,
what season? I think I was watching like after it was like Happily Ever After, which
I have no idea. It was, I don't know.
Who was on it? Like what?
I don't know their names.
Really?
No,
I know their names.
I know it was for sure. Well, it was like the roles reversed. I watched that one right now. It's the one where instead of them coming to America, the white people.
Oh, it is. It's literally the white people.
They go to places, and it was this lady who went to Africa.
Yeah, my mom watches that. My mom. Okay,
that one's really interesting.
It is really interesting because I think
I watched the spinoff with the two sisters.
Oh yeah,
that one's good.
You know which one's also good? The Family of Chantel or whatever. Oh, the things that family
other
gets into.
way.
The Other Way is also good. Happily Ever After was the first full season of 90 Day Fiance I watched, and I was obsessed. I was like, when's the next one? And the new season just started like 2 weeks ago.
The Silva sisters. I love
What is that show called?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
They hit such a jackpot because
those ones are so good. Those ones are so interesting.
It's because these people, how do they find them? Also, you know which one's also really good on TLC?
Darcy and Stacey.
Is that what the show's called?
Yeah. So good. They're so freaking interesting. Look at them.
Oh my god.
They're businesswomen too.
They are businesswomen. And not even in a funny way, like they're literally businesswomen.
Yeah.
They could be on The Amazing Race. They should be on The Amazing Race. I would watch that. Anyway, so what are your overall thoughts on this?
I think it's so interesting.
I love it.
I love it so much. And like honestly, sometimes they really do find genuine connections. And I love it.
Yes.
Oh, the one where it's like the girl in the 90 Day Fiance the other way, the girl goes to Korea and she has like a baby with a guy in Korea.
Sihoon or something. Wait.
Yeah, and like I just finished this episode where like she goes back to America because she like doesn't know if she wants to be with him, and like it just like it's so interesting. He looks like a K-pop star.
It's because it's like it's two things that we love.
I think it's his haircut why he looks like that.
It is his haircut.
Yeah.
There's two things that we love. It's drama, getting into other people's business. I guess this is 3, and also
that's why I love reality TV.
Yes,
it's drama that I'm not a part of, so I don't have to like reap the consequences of it.
Mm-hmm. But I also think it's so interesting to see how like the steps of the K1 visa, the steps of like, and it's crazy because in the trailer for this new season, I think it's like when there was a lot of like deportations going on, so I think that plays into this upcoming season.
Yeah,
is so
it is low-key a learning experience.
My mom was
learning
like,
channel.
My mom would always say that. She would be like, "You learn so much from 90 Day Fiancé," and I was like,
honestly, yeah,
I do learn a lot,
and like a lot about different cultures. I forget what one I was watching, but he went. It was in the regular 90 Day Fiancé, but he went somewhere and he literally got mugged on camera.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think it was the Philippines. I know what couple you're talking about.
Are you sure it's the Philippines?
I know what couple you're talking about. It's the guy. Okay, there was so much drama.
I don't think it was the Philippines. I think it was Latin America.
You're right. Hold on. Because I remember when the girl talks, Because
I definitely would have remembered if it was the Philippines.
I'm literally about to call my mom. Because I know who you're okay, wait. I'm calling my mom real quick. Guys, we're doing a...
I think it might have been Brazil.
It was the guy... He was like, his mom like was so mean to him. And mother... Okay, really...
And he was a criminal.
Okay, really quickly. What 90 Day... Wait, where are you? Oh, Mom's waiting in the garage waiting for us to finish recording. Okay, what 90 Day Fiancé couple was the one where like that there was like drama happening off camera and like he got mugged, like they got robbed.
She got mugged because
in Brazil. Yeah.
It was Brazil.
Paul and Karini.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Paul.
Am I a guest?
I guess kind of. We were trying to figure that out. Okay, thank you very much. We're almost done.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, Paul Carini. That couple. Oh God.
God, Paul is so weird.
Did you? Okay, so
because he disappeared into the forest. He literally disappeared, and like he's like I have a dark past. What did he do? He has like a fucking offense against him.
I don't know.
It was weird though. It was like I was like, okay, yeah, I wouldn't want to be with you either, bro.
There was like drama happening on Instagram where like I was following it real time because like she took the kid.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway. Oh my God, so fun.
Also,
The Bachelorette. This season of The Bachelorette was so good. I can't wait till we do like a whole reality TV show episode.
Yeah.
But I just want to give Tayshia Adams credit because, and also like the men on that show this season were actually not that bad. Like she has on her. I just watched the Hometown top 4 guys. Usually you can tell who's gonna win. Like usually it's like very obvious. But this time I'm like I really don't know. Like
it's not done?
No. Next week it ends. But like I'm just like I have no idea. And also this is the first time I'm like I would be happy if she ended up with any of them.
Okay.
Genuinely, like they're all good. And I think it's because we're starting to move into like that like millennial Gen Z, like we're starting to move into Gen Z people, especially when you get the girls in there because the girls are usually like 22 to like 20, like 30. So like I'm 22 right now, I'm Gen Z. So it's going to be really interesting to start seeing the shift of like men because this season of The Bachelorette, they all were expressive about their emotions. Like I was so shocked. I was like, these men are actually crying and like being very vulnerable, and I don't think I've ever seen that on the season of Bachelorette. So like I just wanted to give a kudos to the season. We're not going to talk about Claire because Claire was really boring. I'm glad you found love, Claire, but it just really wasn't it for you. Glad you found Dale. Super sexy. Anyways, my favorites. What's your favorites that you watched this year? I have some.
In general?
Yeah.
Okay, Schitt's Creek. I had never seen it until they won 1,000 things at the Emmys, and I was like, okay, let's see if this was well earned because they won like almost every single cut. Like each one of them got an Emmy.
Yeah.
And yes, it was well deserved.
I
love that show. It is so funny. It's Catherine O'Hara. So they're all so good. Like it's such a good little cast.
Catherine O'Hara's icon. Icon.
She really is. I don't know. Highly, I definitely I watched the pilot a long time ago and was like, meh. And then I watched the second one. I was like, wait. And then I finished it in like a week. And I was like, okay,
I think the concept is very interesting.
it is. And there's like a Spanish version of it. Well,
Oh,
it's not related at all. But like my mom was on Netflix. She was like this show that she used to watch, and it was like the exact same concept. I was like, okay, so I'll watch it because that's a fun concept.
fun.
When poor people, I mean, when rich people lose
Their wealth.
their wealth as a story device. I don't mean in real life. Well, I mean, if Jeff Bezos gave us a few. Anyway, okay. And then I did like, there was a new version of La Llorona on Shudder, 10 out of 10. After that, like, the weird Conjuring Llorona movie, I was like, we are never going to get a good Llorona movie. And then we did. So thank you for that. And I can't think of anything else, but I know I liked things.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll look at my letterbox while you
Okay.
discuss.
I started watching Girlfriends. Very good.
Wait. Oh, never mind. That's something else.
With Tracy Ellis Ross.
Okay.
It was like a 90s sitcom. So good. I don't
Oh, I
like
do know what you're
Friends.
talking about,
I
yeah.
don't like Friends. Sorry. I don't like it. I love Girlfriends. Very good. I'm on like season 2, and they're just really good. Like, you don't have to think too hard, but they talk about good topics.
I love when you don't have to think too hard.
I love when I don't have to think too hard. It's still entertaining, but I get to learn. It's so fun. And I love women. Like, I love the women cast, and they're all so beautiful. All the women that show are gorgeous. And all the men. Anyways. I started Grand Army. I think it's interesting because I saw like everybody was like freaking out about it. And I think it's good. I'm only in like the 3rd episode.
We can really quickly discuss the tea about that. So apparently the writers, okay, when you say BIPOC, is that how you say it, or do you just say?
I say BIPOC, but I don't think it really
because it's like
matters.
the LGBTQ, like it's the same. It's like an acronym. We're gonna see BIPOC. The writers on that show were kicked off by the showrunner was a white woman, and they treated them horribly.
Not know that.
And right before the show came out, the writers, like the ones that got kicked off, were saying that like the BIPOC writers on the show were treated horribly. It was a white woman's version.
About that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it, because I was like, if I like it, I'm gonna feel guilty. But I'll send you all the stuff. The characters
are really irritating, especially the Asian girl character. There's like an Asian character who's like she's adopted by 2 white people, and she's the most annoying fucking character I think
I've heard
ever.
it was like trying to be Euphoria, but
it's trying to be Euphoria. I don't think I'll like it generally, but I think I need to finish it just because like
you started it.
I started it, and I need to finish it because I need to know the drama. I need to know where these people end up in the season. I did not know about that at all. I had no idea. But a lot of people, the only reason I watched it is because people were criticizing it so fucking hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I started watching it, because I'm like, I'm interested in the critiques. So I wasn't watching it because people were like, I loved it.
Yeah, I didn't see a single person be like, oh my god, I love Grand Army.
Yeah, it was like, these white people need to fucking stop. That's what I saw, and I was like, okay, I'm interested. So that's why I started watching it. I watched ECA again for the first time in a couple of years. Absolutely amazing. I think it's one of the best movies of all time. Truly. Buff Stanley Tucci. Anyways, I watched the new season of Big Mouth this last week, and I love Big Mouth. I think it's, again, one of the best shows ever.
Okay.
I think it's fucking good. And then this new season is absolutely kicking. Anyways, what else did I watch? I finished Shameless. I caught up on that. I'm very excited for that to end. I think it's time.
Yeah, we discussed this.
Yeah.
It's time for it.
It's time for it to end. But I love that show a lot. I think it's very interesting. And Dollface. I love that show.
That show's so good.
Did it get canceled though?
They haven't set the tea on it yet.
I really don't want it to, because I really love all the people in that show. Shay Mitchell and Brenda Song and Kat Dennings.
And just the whole concept of it, like
the concept is so good, getting out of a relationship and like trying to find yourself again after a relationship. Like, I love plot lines like that. I absolutely stan it. And then I watched everything that Pete Davidson came out. I watched his stand-up. I watched Become Adolescents. I watched King of Staten Island. I love Pete Davidson. I've been a stan. Like, my PR class, like every assignment we had to write about celebrity, I wrote about Pete Davidson, because I was just like, I was like, I need him to, like, be seen better in the light,
media.
the media. So that's why. I just think he's a good actor. I think he's so funny. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I know I saw good things, but I was looking through my like all my streaming services right now. And I was like, honestly, I cannot. The two that I thought of, I said. So I feel like there's a lot of good content. I feel like people were like, nothing came out this year. A lot came out this year.
Yeah.
The big stuff didn't because studios weren't sure what was going on. But other than that, I think
Wonder Woman comes out next week. I'm very excited to see Pedro Pascal, even though his wig is god awful. I hope it's like just that one scene that he has that wig on because like he looked so bad. I was like, this is not attractive.
Anyway.
Oh, HBO Max is releasing everything on their streaming platform.
Oh my god.
That's their last
but like
thing.
Huge, like Dune is coming out on
Dune
HBO
is coming
Max.
out, I think.
The Suicide Squad, which I feel like is a pretty big release.
Yeah. Everything.
I'm very interested to see. First of all, I'm so glad I paid for HBO Max.
Yeah. Best investment. I keep on telling Darby, I'm like, this is the best thing we've ever invested our money into. Yeah.
Anyway, how do we want to wrap this up?
God, this was a long ass podcast.
No, because we also started. It was a mess at first. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, we want to say thank you to everyone. First of all, thank you to all our guests who like we had like nothing basically. It was just like a concept.
We still don't
really.
have anything.
We have some followers on Instagram.
We have 60 something followers.
We have 140.
We have 140. Oh, good. I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we have. What was he saying? Oh, well, thank you to our guests for like taking a chance on this.
It was our friends, so thank you.
Well, some of the people we didn't know. I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
I think we both met new interesting people that we like other people's friends.
Ella and I are very similar.
Like
scarily
Chloe and I are very
similar.
similar.
Yeah.
Very bizarre.
I literally still can't get over how well you guys got along. I literally was like
scary.
so confused. I thought they met each other before. No.
Anyway.
New friends, new connections, which is why we wanted to start this podcast in the first place. So that's awesome. We accomplished our goal. So I can't wait to expand upon that. And I think since now we have stuff, a whole season to prove that we're serious about it, I am excited to start reaching out to more people, which I think is what we're going to start doing. Us reaching out to other people, because I feel like now we can be taken a little bit more seriously.
We have a track record.
Yeah, we have a track record. Yeah. So I think it's only up from here, I guess. Cool. Thanks.
That was such a lackluster. But
I think it's because I got so tired. I think all the food hit
also
me.
the darkness.
Yeah.
It's getting dark. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to the first season of Our Hollywood. We'll be back. Who knows when?
Mid-July, you said. Or not July, January.
Oh. I was like, did we discuss July?
You said end of January.
Yeah, because we just want to plan a couple of things a little bit more. And then also we have to get 15 more guests. Or I guess we did 3 single ones. So I guess 12 guests.
Yeah.
We did one at the beginning, one at the end, and one in the middle, which I think was interesting.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay. So yeah, thank you so much. Stay safe. We need a better outro, but I can't think of one.
That's your outro.
Okay, thank you.